Your sister did something behind your back, and it's going to be revealed in public soon. Archangel Michael says, the veil has been lifted. A truth hidden for far too long is about to surface in front of eyes that never expected it. Someone close to you, someone who shares your blood, has done something in shadows, and now the light is coming. You were never supposed to know. They thought time would cover it up like dust covers old memories. But divine timing always arrives with thunder, and this thunder is for you. It began subtly. A whisper here, a forged smile there, a nod when you weren't looking. She planted something where you could not see, a seed of betrayal. But the roots grew underfoot, not in silence, but in secrets. And now, those roots are cracking the floor beneath her. The truth is rising. Type Amen to get blessing 777. You felt the shift in the air lately. The oddness in her tone when she speaks to you, like her words are rehearsed. You've heard the forced laughter, the distracted replies. People around her have seen it too, but they didn't want to be the first to say it. They've kept quiet out of loyalty, or fear. But the time for silence is over. Behind closed doors, your sister made a choice that shattered the meaning of loyalty. She didn't slip. She planned. And the moment is coming when her plan backfires, bigger than she imagined. Type Amen to get blessing 474. There's a public event coming soon. Perhaps a gathering, a community moment, or even a family affair. On that day, something she tried to hide will come out, not by force but by divine orchestration. It will unfold in front of faces that once believed in her goodness. Archangel Michael says, it will not be pretty, but it will be righteous. And you will not have to say a single word to bring it about. You may feel torn, the betrayal is personal, but the exposure is divine. Your heart is heavy because you trusted her. You stood by her, even when she faltered before. Type Amen to get blessing 333. What she did wasn't just emotional. It involved papers, words twisted against you, and signatures made in your absence. She aligned with someone outside the family, someone with a grudge against your rise. Money was discussed, property mentioned. She played a role she was never meant to, just to feel power she thought she lacked. The person who helped her is now backing away. They sense what's coming. Fear has started to eat at them, but your sister doesn't know that part yet. Type Amen to get blessing 818. If you've been having dreams lately, of shadows falling or keys disappearing, that's your spirit being warned. If you've been waking up in the middle of the night with your heart pounding, you're not alone. The angels have been stirring your soul. Behind the scenes, even heaven has been watching this unfold with fire in its eyes. There's a page being turned in the book of justice. Her name is written in the margins beside yours, not by favor, but by consequence. There will be whispers soon. People you least expect will begin to approach you with fragments of the full truth. They're not doing it to gossip. They're doing it because the pressure to stay silent is unbearable now. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Your sister once said something cruel about you when you weren't present. That word reached ears it wasn't meant to. And now, those ears are opening mouths. She thought you would never find out. She underestimated how covered you truly are. Archangel Michael says, no darkness goes unnoticed in the presence of divine sight. One file, one message, one recorded voice. It's about to reach you. When it does, it will confirm everything. Not because you searched for it, but because it was divinely appointed to land in your hands. Type Amen to get blessing 262 in her heart. She still struggles with envy. She never wanted to be you. She just hated not being chosen like you. Your glow cast a shadow she could never handle. It started small. A comparison, a complaint, a silent wish for things to switch. But the small turned into schemes. And those schemes turned into sins. Now she's panicking. The person who was once on her side is now hinting at revealing everything. She's running out of options. Type Amen to get blessing 717. You'll notice her behavior shifting. She may start being unusually kind, trying to make amends. But remember, guilt doesn't always bring truth. Sometimes it just delays exposure. There's a location tied to this secret. A small room. A desk. Something was signed there that was never meant to be. That location is being revisited, not by her, but by those she trusted with her secret. You'll soon hear a name you didn't expect. Someone tied to her plan. Someone who pretended to support you while fueling her anger. Type Amen to get blessing 115. Don't be surprised if your phone buzzes with an unknown number, bearing unexpected news. Don't ignore it. The message is from someone who can no longer stay silent. You'll get confirmation through more than one source. What she did will echo, not just once, but again and again. Each wave stronger than the last. Your calm during this time is not weakness, it is protection. Archangel Michael says, your stillness will be your loudest voice, and your dignity will break her disguise. Type Amen to get blessing 303. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. She's afraid. She's not just afraid of you knowing, she's afraid of others seeing her true face. This isn't a fear of being caught. It's a fear of losing the image she's built. The exposure will be sudden. A few people will gasp. One may even walk away. But don't flinch. You will not be alone when it happens. Someone will be beside you, emotionally, physically, or spiritually. Heaven always appoints witnesses in moments of revelation. Type Amen to get blessing 444. She will try to deny. She may even cry. But the evidence will speak louder than her voice ever could. You are not being warned to seek revenge. You are being warned to stay grounded. The fall she created for you is now waiting for her feet. A family member who once stayed neutral will come to your defense. They were watching. They were hurt too, but didn't know what to say. Type Amen to get blessing 636. This message is also for your healing. Because pain like this comes with confusion, but clarity is here now. The clouds are clearing. You may feel like the only one hurt, but you are not. Others will confess that they were affected by her behavior too. This moment will reveal who's real around you. Some will step forward. Some will step back, but the right ones will remain. Type Amen to get blessing 222. In the coming days, your sister may act out. She will feel the walls closing in. Don't argue. Don't explain. Just observe. You've been given sight now. That's your power. She can't take that from you. You will be shocked how deep it goes. Old connections, forgotten conversations, they all play a part. but it will all come full circle. Type Amen to get blessing 555. You'll begin to get back what she tried to take: respect, attention, and even opportunities. What was delayed will now be expedited. Someone will offer you a chance, something tied to your name and honor. Take it. It is your restoration. This wasn't just about her betraying you. This was about removing her blockage from your path. And it has now been removed. Type Amen to get blessing 828. You may even receive an apology. It may come late. It may be tainted in excuses. But it will come. Forgiveness is for your freedom, not her peace. When you release the hurt, the final chain breaks. This exposure is not just punishment, it is revelation. It is heaven's way of telling you, you were never wrong for trusting, but now you must trust differently. Type Amen to get blessing 919. Archangel Michael says, the curtain is falling. Her act is over. The stage now belongs to truth. And when the dust settles, your light will shine with more clarity than ever before. You will glow, not from pride, but from release. Hold your head high. Walk boldly. The moment is near, and you are ready. Type Amen to get blessing 484. Your name is not meant to be attached to disgrace. It's meant to rise above the ashes of family betrayal. And that's exactly what is happening now. A paper will be corrected. A lie will be reversed. And someone will finally speak what they were too afraid to admit. This message is confirmation. You were not imagining things. You were being prepared. Type Amen to get blessing 313. Watch how even strangers begin to treat you differently after this. Something about your energy will shift. It will be unmistakable. This isn't just a warning, it's a transition. And it comes with strength you didn't know you had. Stay aware. Stay calm. The divine hand has already moved. Type Amen to get blessing 144. You've passed a silent test. And the reward is truth. Walk forward now. Never backward. What your sister did was meant to harm. But heaven flipped the script. And now, that same story is your beginning, not your end. Let the world watch. Let her run. But you stand. Type Amen to get blessing 1000. Somewhere in the city, a phone is ringing. A person who once encouraged your sister to lie is now ready to betray her in return. Their conscience has been awakened, and their loyalty is no longer hers to claim. She thought she was building a clever cover, but now it's falling apart piece by piece. Her voice trembles even when she pretends to be calm. Deep down, she knows the countdown has begun. What she said about you behind your back is no longer safe in the dark. It is coming to the surface like a secret that refuses to stay buried. And when it does, it will be undeniable. You will see a document. It may appear through a friend, a lawyer, or even through social media. This document holds her fingerprint, literally or symbolically. Type Amen to get blessing 929. Someone you barely noticed before is watching everything. They are not watching to judge but to help when the time is right. This person is like a gatekeeper sent for such a time as this. She signed your name where it didn't belong. She spoke of you in a tone that was cold, cruel, calculated. And now that recording will find its way into the hands of someone who will send it to you. Your sister never thought you'd rise. That's why she planned the fall. But destiny cannot be destroyed by jealousy. She will try to act shocked, even betrayed, when everything unravels. But her reaction is already rehearsed. Don't be deceived by tears that are meant to manipulate. Type Amen to get blessing 606. You will be presented with a choice soon. It may be about reclaiming something she tried to keep, property, inheritance, or an opportunity. Take it. Archangel Michael says, "You were quiet long enough. Now, the heavens are speaking for you, and every lie spoken against you is being overturned. It will feel like the truth is pouring in from every direction. Friends, neighbors, even distant relatives. They will start asking questions, not because of gossip, but because of justice. You will not need to shout. The facts will be your voice. The angels will be your fire." Type Amen to get blessing 212. She's nervous right now. That's why she's overcompensating. She may post cheerful things, send kind messages, or even compliment you unusually. Don't fall for it. A major shift is coming through technology. Something shared digitally is going to backfire on her. It was meant to embarrass you, but now it will expose her. Screenshots, voice notes, emails, all of it will surface, not from your effort, but by divine release. A former friend of hers will become a silent helper to you. This friend feels guilty, and they will leak the truth without you even asking. Type Amen to get blessing 484. You'll hear from someone who's been silent for years. Their timing will seem random, but it isn't. They're part of the puzzle you didn't know was missing. Your emotions will swirl. Shock, relief, sadness, but above all, clarity. And it will feel like breathing for the first time after a long nightmare. This is not revenge. This is revelation. There's a difference. She may go quiet after the exposure. She may disappear for a while. Let her. Type Amen to get blessing 171. You are not required to react, just to walk forward. You've already overcome the emotional damage. Now you're stepping into freedom. Her downfall was not caused by you. It was caused by her refusal to face truth. You are not the villain in this story. You are the one rising. Archangel Michael says, "When lies crumble, the truth takes its throne." Your silence will roar louder than her accusations ever could. And people will remember how you carried yourself. There's something spiritual about this entire process. It's not just about what she did. It's about what you're being prepared for after it's all over. Type Amen to get blessing 343. Your blessings were delayed because of the confusion she sowed. She was a spiritual blockage. But now, that blockage is broken. Someone is about to call your name for an opportunity. An invitation, a door, and it wouldn't have happened if her lies had continued unchecked. Don't look back in sorrow, look forward with power. You are not fragile anymore. You are fortified. Soon you will notice her isolation. The people she trusted will begin to distance themselves. They'll see who she really is. Type Amen to get blessing 888. What she tried to break in private will now be rebuilt in public. Your name will be honored. Your dignity will be restored. You won't need a stage to speak. The truth itself will become your microphone. And everyone who heard her lies will now hear your silence and understand. There's a special message coming through the mail, physical or digital. When you see it, your heart will recognize it before your mind does. It will be undeniable. Someone in the family will try to mediate. They'll want you to just forget what happened. Don't. Type Amen to get blessing 505. Forgiving doesn't mean forgetting. It means you no longer carry what was meant to break you. But you still honor your truth. You are being elevated. Not just emotionally, but publicly. The very people who once doubted you will witness this rise. The person your sister worked with will soon disappear. They'll retreat when the heat of truth gets too intense. And she'll be left to answer alone. You'll notice something strange. You'll feel peace. Even in the center of all this. That's the sign that angels have taken over. Type Amen to get blessing 757. What she plotted behind your back will now become the story of how you soared. And it will reach beyond just your circle. It will touch strangers. Your glow will confuse her. She thought exposing you would destroy you. But now your truth is the light everyone is following. You'll feel your strength returning in waves. In how you speak. In how you walk. In the way you look into the mirror. You were once unsure. But now, there's no doubt. You were always chosen. She just couldn't accept it. Type Amen to get blessing 388. There's still more to come. This revelation is only the first half. After the truth drops, blessings will rush in. Your hands will receive what was once denied. You'll find favor where you were rejected. You'll be celebrated where you were once mocked. The angels have already shifted the air around your life. New people are being drawn to you. Not because of pity, but because of divine attraction. Soon, someone will ask to work with you, support you, or honor you. Accept it. It is your harvest. Type Amen to get blessing 266. You'll remember this season not for pain, but for purpose. Because this betrayal birthed your breakthrough. It opened gates no one can shut. Don't waste time trying to convince anyone of your truth. It is already confirmed. Your peace is your proof. The days of confusion are over. The lies are over. The pretending is over. You will wake up lighter, freer, clearer. That's how you'll know this message has fulfilled itself. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. And from here, your life begins again, brighter than ever. Let her watch. Let her wonder. But let her go. The truth didn't destroy you. It rebuilt you. And now, the whole world will see it. The story isn't over, not yet. As the days pass, more layers of her secret will unfold. Each truth will hit harder than the last, until there is nothing left hidden beneath the surface. Someone has kept a record. Whether a photo, a voice memo, or a signed statement, it exists. And soon, it will find its way to someone with the courage to bring it forward. There's no need to rush this. The divine timing is precise. Just when she thinks she has recovered from the exposure, another truth will fall at her feet. She may try to turn others against you, to twist the narrative and make herself a victim. But it will not work. This time, people are listening with different ears. Type Amen to get blessing 848. Even those who once believed her will start questioning what they've heard. Her story has too many cracks. And those cracks are now loud. She thought she could escape what she planted. But what grows from deception can only bloom into regret. And the garden she cultivated in secret is now full of thorns. Someone she trusted, deeply, is going to betray her. Not because they are cruel, but because they can no longer support her darkness. You will feel the energy shift. Rooms you once walked in and felt drained will now feel light. That's because her influence is finally lifting. Type Amen to get blessing 484. The air is changing. You can sense it in the way people look at you now. Respect is returning. People are starting to talk about what really happened, and they're defending you, without you saying a single word. That's the power of being covered by truth. You may receive a message from someone she tried to turn against you. They'll say they're sorry. They'll tell you they see clearly now. And just like that, what she tried to destroy will be repaired. Repaired by the very hands that once doubted you. Type Amen to get blessing 939. She's growing more paranoid by the day. Checking messages. Watching who talks to who. Trying to stay 10 steps ahead of what's already catching up. But it's too late. The tide has already turned. You don't need to chase justice. It's running straight to you. You will soon be invited to something she wasn't. A door will open for you that she once blocked. And when that happens, the divide will be undeniable. Archangel Michael says, "You didn't lose anything, you were preserved. What you thought was delay was divine redirection." Type Amen to get blessing 282. Let her scramble. Let her defend. Let her spin stories until she runs out of breath. You have nothing to explain, nothing to justify. The truth speaks louder than any voice she can raise. There's a spiritual silence around you now, not the silence of isolation, but of protection. Angels are encamping around your name. No weapon formed against you will stand. A meeting is coming. Unexpected, unplanned, but when it happens, someone will mention her by name, and you'll finally hear it all. Type Amen to get blessing 191. You won't even have to ask. The information will pour out like a confession. She has stirred too many hearts the wrong way. People have started connecting the dots, and the image forming is far from innocent. Her face is in the center of a mess she thought she controlled. When she finally breaks down, she will do it in front of someone unexpected. It will be messy, but it will be real. Don't pity her, understand her lesson, and move forward without guilt. Type Amen to get blessing 477. You were chosen not just to survive this, but to grow from it. You've gained strength, wisdom, discernment. She taught you what envy looks like in disguise, what betrayal wears when it smiles, and what silence feels like when it's screaming. Now that you know, you will never forget. And because of that, you will never fall for this again. There's a new ally coming into your life. Someone she doesn't know. Someone who will replace the support she faked. Type Amen to get blessing 744. This new person is honest, loyal, and carrying the kind of energy that builds, not breaks. You'll meet them when you least expect, but you'll recognize their presence immediately, like a light that doesn't blind, but warms. This person will play a key role in your next elevation. They'll speak your name in places your sister tried to erase it from. And when that happens, the final piece will fall into place. Type Amen to get blessing 355. Your sister may try to recover her image, but it's not your job to save her. You already did enough. You carried the weight of her jealousy for too long. Now, it's time to drop it. For good. Let her sit with her choices. Let her hear the echo of every lie she ever told about you. The angels are not angry, they are focused. Focused on clearing your name and restoring what was delayed. Type Amen to get blessing 522. Archangel Michael says, the pain you endured was not in vain. The exposure was not punishment, it was purification. And now, something is coming to you that couldn't reach you before, because her interference blocked it. But no more. Expect a letter. Expect a call. Expect a change in direction so divine, you'll only be able to whisper, finally. The days of being overlooked are over. You are about to be the center of something pure, something earned. Type Amen to get blessing 117. And the people who once judged you will now applaud you. Not because you asked for it, but because your truth demanded it. She will watch this all unfold. And she will finally realize, you were never the enemy. Her insecurity was. Now that you've made it this far, don't stop. Keep rising. Keep glowing. Keep becoming. Because this isn't just an ending, it's your new beginning. Type Amen to get blessing 633.